Speaking on Sky News, the Polish MEP argued it is counterproductive of the UK to be proposing different types of customs unions in the Brexit negotiations if those models do not take into account all the trading needs of the UK. Ms. Hübner said, "I'm one of those who still believe that the best solution is to see the UK staying in the European Union, which we know it's impossible now. So now the best solution also is to have every single term decided, and then on the customs, staying in the customs union is probably one of the most important decisions for the UK to make. And one that would solve a lot of problems, so I'm very much in favor, but it's not up to us to decide for the UK to stay in the customs union." Sky, get a Brexit news. Polish MEP warns Theresa May remaining in the customs union is the only option, but you also have to remember that just as some sort of customs union will always be linked to the lack of friction, or frictionless border, there will be always controls, and not every version of customs union will solve also the Irish border issue. So just saying customs union is probably not enough, but to choose what kind of customs union you would like to have with the European Union. The Turkey example is a customs union without agriculture, which could not be the case for the UK. I think it's too important for Ireland. So it is a broad issue still to discuss. MPs are set to vote on the 15 House of Lords amendments to the Brexit withdrawal bill on June 12, amid fears the majority of Remainer MPs in the House will threaten to keep the UK tied to the EU customs union post-Brexit. The Turkey example is a customs union without agriculture, which could not be the case for the UK. Danuta Hübner, if passed, the House of Lords amendments could drag the UK towards a soft Brexit, with motions over the customs union and the European Economic Area. Theresa May will be seeking to overturn as many of the 15 defeats on the bill as she can. Her official spokesperson declared, "There are amendments which were passed by the House of Lords which are unacceptable, which we will be looking to overturn." Tory Brexiteer Christopher Chope demanded disciplinary action be taken against Tory rebels who could be at risk of defeating the government this week. Mr. Chope took a huge dig at the arch Remainers and said some 20 Tory rebels, who include the likes of Ken Clarke, Anna Soubry and Nicky Morgan, are implacable and irreconcilable and have the ability to hold the government to ransom over Brexit. Speaking exclusively to express.co.uk, Mr. Chope said, "I think that's the nightmare scenario. I don't share that prediction, because I don't think it's a bluff and counter-bluff. And what I get depressed about sometimes is the extent of the indulgence which seems to be offered to some of these rebels, some of whom are implacable and irreconcilable. I suggested that we should actually take direct action against them in terms of disciplinary measures rather than indulging them. Because, as long as they are indulged, we are almost sending a message to them that if they find more people who are going to be equally unreasonable, then, as mentioned, the government can be held to ransom."